All right, well, September is NICU Awareness Month, a time to raise awareness and support for the brave infants and their families who are in the neonatal intensive care units.
Yeah, there are many reasons a baby will be in NICU, but the most common is preterm birth. According to the March of Dimes, 10% of all newborns in the U.S. are admitted to the NICU because they were born premature.
And Jodi Klaristenfeld is a NICU parent advocate. She joins us now to talk about her experience. First of all, welcome to the show.
Thanks so much for having me.
Okay, so we know that this is personal for you. Talk about your daughter's birth story.
The day my daughter was born, it was a complete emergency. I had not been feeling well for a few days, and on that particular day, I woke up with double vision and blurry vision, and I knew something was really, really wrong. So I called my OB. I went to his office. He took one look at me because I had gained a lot of weight in a short period of time. He took my blood pressure, sent me to the hospital. 2 hours later, my daughter was born.
Wow.
And I met her 3 days after that.
Oh, wow. So it was 77 days your daughter was in NICU. What was that time for you?
That time, I felt like I was having a complete out-of-body experience. I felt so alone, so scared. I had no idea what my parenting journey was going to look like. What kind of tools would I need in my toolkit to parent a child that came into the world so early? And I had nowhere to turn to.
And we see your beautiful girl there. She's doing well, right?
Yes, she is. She's a happy, healthy 4-year-old and sassy and spunky and cheerful.
Wonderful.
Okay, so you're actually doing something to help others who have gone through what you're going through. You started something called Flourish. What exactly is that?
So Flourish helps support, empower, and educate parents on this difficult but also beautiful journey of being a preemie parent. We help them through one-on-one coaching, group coaching. There's also an audio course. And we also have state-by-state resources where parents can go to get their kids all the support that they need in terms of PT, OT, speech, and other therapies of the like.
Okay. Let me ask you something. How can other people be supportive when somebody has a baby in the NICU?
When your child is in the NICU, you know, there are so many things that friends and family can actually do. The first thing I would say would be to offer emotional support. Take their hand, talk to them, and tell them you are there for them and that you want to just validate their feelings. Another great thing that friends and family can do is offer practical help. Go grocery shopping for them, or perhaps take care of pets if they have them, or other children if they have children at home, and run everyday errands. A great thing to do also is offer up a distraction.
Sure.
All parents in the NICU really need to also spend time outside of the NICU. And if you want to ask your friend, go for a cup of coffee, go for a walk. I remember for me, it was my birthday when my daughter was in the NICU, and literally the nurses were begging me to go out to dinner with my husband, and they were 100% right. I really needed to do that.
That's good advice, though. That's good advice for other families to hear.
And lastly, I would say there are resources, support them, let them know Flourish exists, or other organizations of the like exist.
And you're also helping families in another way with this notebook for families who are dealing with a baby in the NICU. Tell us a little about the notebook.
One of the first things I was told by a neonatologist when I was in the NICU was to journal. It would help me deal with my feelings and my emotions. So as such, I created something that I thought other parents could benefit from based upon what I wrote in my journal every day. So aside from the general day of the week that it is, also the date number that your child is in the NICU, since they say that every day during rounds. There are also prompts there to celebrate wins, also note if there are any types of challenges, write down your feelings, and also to write down questions that you might have for a doctor or a nurse that you could ask them later on during the day.
Love it.
Jodi, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank
I know
you
this
for
is going to
having
help
me.
so many people. For more information, if you want some information on Flourish, you can head over to their website or you can follow them on Instagram. The information right there on your screen.